Well, good morning. Something just occurred to me, and the reason it occurred is because of events that are happening that I became aware of. Okay? So let's imagine today you head to work, everything's looking good, all the traffic is rolling smoothly, and hey, going to be a great day. But then you walk into your office, and one of your key people says, "Hey, boss, you got a minute? Need to talk to you." And they come to you and say, "Hey, just letting you know, I'm turning in my notice, or I'm leaving today." Or it could be any number of things. You also could be facing that thought. You got someone who's a key player on your team, but it's a bad apple and they're causing so much damage. You got to make the decision. Okay. For any number of reasons, a key person could leave our team at any moment. You ever think about this? Do you ever think about the people you depend on to run the service calls, to answer the phone, to schedule the appointments, no matter what it is? Every business has these key people. And what happens is people are going to leave. They're going to leave because you may have terminated. They're going to leave because of other opportunities. In fact, what do they call this time? The great resignation. And that's part of what's going on. We go through this every day. And we look at this and think about it. Just think about your key person right now. The person you depend on most of all comes in and says, "Hey, sorry, it's time for me to go do something else. I'm burnt out. I just can't face the stress for any number of reasons." Well, the problem is with most business owners, I'm going to show you something. This is something that my daddy had, who was a policeman, and that is these. This is my daddy's handcuffs. My daddy was a policeman for many, many years, passed away a few years ago, and I have a lot of his stuff, and that was his handcuffs. That's the real thing. Well, this is the real thing about the handcuffs that so many managers are under, which is they depend on the person. And what happens is they don't have the systems. They don't have the job description. They don't have the seat prepared for someone else to step into that seat. And what happens is we have a problem. It could be because we don't have the bench, which is the backup players ready to move into the game, whatever it is. But what you've got to develop is you got to develop the systems, because here's the thing: the systems are not going to turn in their notice. The systems are not going to quit. The systems are not going to go out the door with that person. But what this is going to roll down to, it's going to roll down to the manager ensuring that every task in their business is documented with a system. How do you do this? Is that a lot of work? You better believe it. But it's part of the role of management. It's part of the strategic plan of how you, as the business owner, as the manager, keep functioning when these bad days occur. And every one of us knows how these bad days can come up. Things just keep going smooth for so long. And then all of a sudden, like you say, you come to work and it's a bad day. So, what's the answer? The answer is you got to build your systems. You got to build where that seat is ready to be filled. It's where you've got the playbook, you've got everything documented. And when you have this, you can bring in that new person, set them in the position, and they are prepared for success. So if you don't have that, you're going to face that bad day one day. It happens to all of us. Think about it. I'll talk to you later. My name's Jerry with CBC Success Group. Appreciate you joining me. And if you need help in this endeavor, hey, we've got processes for this that can work for you. Give us a call, send me an email right there on the screen. Be glad to have a little conversation. Let's get to know each other and see if our systems may just be the processes that are going to help you get to that next level and through this disappointment in life. Talk to you later.